Lewis, and I'm an avian propagation keeper at the Freeport-McMoran Audubon Species Survival Center. When I was an intern, I actually didn't even know what a crane was until I got here. And the minute I saw a whooping crane dance, I was done for. Their dancing is just amazing. My daily routine as a keeper is basically everything that has to do with husbandry. So taking care of the birds, making sure they have what they need. Depending on the season, that decides what projects we have going on. Are we doing artificial insemination during breeding season? Are we preparing them for nesting? Are they hatching chicks? Are we caring for chicks? And then in the winter, just taking care of all of their enclosures and making sure that everything looks the way that it needs to look. So we'll actually, when we get samples from males, we'll look at them and kind of rate them on concentration and motility to make sure that the sample that we're giving the females is actually a viable sample. Their nest is in the middle of all the flowers there, and they're actually doing great right now with, I think that's her. So she's actually, her head is so low to the ground, she's trying to hide and make sure that she's not noticed on her nest. You can hear the difference between a male and a female call. During spring and summer are our busiest months when our cranes go into breeding season and start laying eggs. We do the artificial insemination for some of the cranes, and then once they lay eggs and hatch out chicks, we decide whether or not the chick is able to go with a normal parent. So when we take the egg from the parents after that first week of incubation, we'll put a dummy egg in there so that the parents can continue incubating. They're getting ready for that chick in 30 days. But it won't be horrible if a snake or a raccoon got to this. So either they'll be foster reared or parent reared. And then if that's not able to work out, the timeline is not working out, these birds do lay 2 eggs per clutch. We up their numbers by taking care of one chick and they can take care of the other. So we actually dress up as a crane and take care of the chicks, and it's a lot of work. We have to feed and teach them how to drink and eat when they're 0 to 4 days old, and once they start doing it on their own, we start taking them on walks, and we walk them every hour on the hour. Being in the New Orleans heat with this big costume over you and a puppet in your hand, it can be very tiring, but so worth it. This is a crane costume. The Mississippi sandhill crane. We wear white for whooping crane and gray for Mississippi's. So it's just a big moo-moo basically. Completely hides your human figure. And try to hide our hands the best we could. The only thing with this is we couldn't move the mouth or the beak or anything like that. So it was really hard to feed the chick with just a solid head like that. So we actually found a puppeteer in Japan that made whooping crane or crane puppets for us. So now we get to actually interact with the chick, which is super exciting.
Wow.
Covering up like that, and we actually have a mouth. And we get really good at catching katydids and grasshoppers and stuff. And we'll bring out mealworms and whatnot too. So when we're in this costume, we act like a crane. Once the chicks get old enough, we put them all together in a release cohort, and we release them out on the Mississippi Sandhill Crane National Wildlife Refuge in Goshen, Mississippi. And that's an exciting day. Usually around in October, we'll take them out there and release them. And whooping cranes as well. We're starting that program. We started that last year actually. So those cranes actually get released here in Louisiana. And same type of thing, we'll costume rear them and or parent foster rear them. get them together and release them out once they're ready to go. We have about 4 species of birds here. 2 stork species and then 2 crane species are specifically listed as threatened or near endangered. The whooping crane is definitely very endangered and one of the main birds that everyone's looking at in North America currently.